you guys have no idea how many pictures I just took to make a thumbnail for this video. And I even attempted to do my like a duck face. I just cannot do it. Like, all these girls on the internet seems to be master at it, right? But me, I just stink. I stink. This is my duck. Okay, this is my attempt to do a duck face, okay? Looks legit like... Hi guys, Dollastic here. So today we have a very special video. I actually reached 100,000 subscribers on my gaming channel. So thank you so much for your support and so kindly subscribing. You guys don't have to subscribe, you guys don't have to stay, but you guys choose to stay and subscribe, which means a lot to me. Yeah, we have surpassed 100,000 subscribers on this channel, and right now I think as of today, we are over 130,000 subscribers, which is crazy! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for that. So when I reached 100,000 subscribers, I actually tweeted out asking if anybody would be interested in doing a Q&A. Interested in me doing a Q&A video, and if they had questions they could just use hashtag Dollastic and ask me questions. I don't have that much following on Twitter because I wasn't really active on it. Now I am, so if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can definitely do that. Actually, I'm more active on Twitter than I am on Instagram. So I'm going to answer some questions that I got through Twitter, and I'm also going to answer some questions I got through Instagram. So if I don't get to your question, I'm so sorry, but there are just so many questions and I can only answer so much. And if the question is a little too personal, most likely I won't be able to answer it because I have private life too, you know. Oh, okay, so the first question from Twitter, well, it's not the first question, but it's the first question from Twitter that I'm going to answer, is by Elmer Zamora. And Elmer asked, are you ever thinking of doing a live stream? Also, I love your vids. I don't think I will do game live stream just because live streaming is another, you know, another thing. It's very different from the type of videos that I post because my videos are very edited. Live stream, you know, it's basically like you sit there and you just play throughout without any edits. I don't know if I will be able to do that. As of right now, I mean, it might change. Plans might change, but as of right now, I'm not really thinking of doing live stream for gaming, but I am thinking of doing a different sort of live stream, which I'm not going to really talk about right now because it's a secret, but I just kind of talked about it, so I guess it's not a secret anymore. Huh. And then Farida Yasser asked, can you make face cams? I do plan on doing sporadic face cams. I mean, this is kind of like a face cam, right? Because you do see my face, but I do plan on doing some gameplay videos with my face in it just because I mean, you guys can already tell with like my murder videos and some of my other videos that I scream, and you can only imagine the face expression that I make when I do those things. So yeah, I do plan on doing few face cams. I was actually trying to work my webcam. It's not really cooperating with me. How dare you, webcam? But once I get that baby to work with me, I will probably do a face cam. Oh, I like this question. I like this question a lot. Aisha, I think that's how you pronounce your name. If you have a chance to be one of Disney characters, who would it be and why? P.S. Other than Stitch. Actually, if I could be any Disney character, I probably want to be Princess Jasmine, just because growing up I had a huge crush on Aladdin. I thought he was just so adorable. He was just so sweet. I also loved his voice. And yeah, did I say I thought he was just so sweet, so yeah. I would love to be Jasmine. Actually, being Ursula would be quite awesome too. And maybe I would love to be Judy too, just so that I can hang out with Nick, because Nick is awesome. Dia Admin asks, hey Dollastic, when and how did you meet Chad, Audrey, and Sally? Okay, so I actually met Audrey first, or more like her dad. I have this bigger toy channel that I had for almost 2 years now. Actually, over 2 years, almost 3 years now. And they found my channel, or actually I found their channel first, and I started commenting on their videos because they're actually one of the inspirations behind why I started my toy YouTube channel. and they noticed my channel, and you know, they reached out to me and we started talking, and then through Audrey and her dad I met Chad, and then the following year, so months later, we all met up at BronyCon together where we actually hung out. And you know, even then, like, I mean, Chad and Audrey, they're really awesome when you meet in person, but like Chad and I, we started really bonding I think a year later, BronyCon, and now I can proudly call him one of my best friends on the internet right now. Then Sally, I actually met her through Chad. Chad and Sally started playing games together, I think this January or February, I'm not too sure, but so they started playing together, and then Sally reached out to me, but then by the time she reached out to me, I was already familiar with her voice and her videos because I've seen her play with Chad. So in a way, even though she reached out to me directly, it's kind of like I met her through Chad because I found out about her through Chad. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I met them. And I'm actually going to be able to hang out with Sally. I'm actually going to meet Sally for the first time in person. I'm going to be able to hang out with her and Audrey and Audrey's dad at Minecon. Chad, why are you not coming? I'm so sad. Why are you not coming? Why are you leaving me? Oh, I like this question. Marshy asked, what are some plans you have for MCBM, Minecraft Blaze and Magic, which is, you know, the roleplay series that I have, without spoilers, of course. So what are some plans? So I can't really tell you the stories and how it's going to end, but I will tell you right now that Blaze and Magic has an ending, like, and I know exactly how I want to end the story. The process of getting to that end might, you know, take shorter time or longer than I have planned, but I do know which ending I want to get to, and I want to, like, there are some key events that I want to hit up to get to that ending too. So I know how it's going to happen, and I can tell you right now that it's not going to be like a very short series, but it's not going to be a long series either. Right now we're in like the first story arc where Lastic is kind of finding out about herself. I think if everything goes to plan, this story arc is going to end within episode 25. So after that, I probably will take like a week or two break just to kind of recuperate and, like, you know, gather all the materials that I need to start with, get all the can't speak. Get all the materials that I need to start the new story arc. And the new story arc is after, you know, Lastic has already kind of discovered about her abilities and her things. Her things. She has found herself. Well, not entirely, because the whole story is about Lastic finding herself in this world, in this fantasy world. But yeah. So I can tell you right now that it's not going to be one, like, when this story arc ends, that's not going to be the end of the series. There's going to be more. It is possible that it's going to end in like season 2. Let's just call it season, okay? So current season is probably going to end within episode 25. Season 2 is going to be probably just as long as that too. I don't know if there's going to be season 3. It really depends on how the story actually plays out. But like I said, everything is planned out. Like every key event, every key characters. There are going to be more characters coming in towards the end of season 1, and then more in season 2. Because Lastic needs some help, let's be honest. She needs help. Then after Blaze and Magic ends, it's not really going to be the ending because there's going to be another story arc that kind of pertains to Blaze and Magic. I can't really talk about it without giving away too much. I'm so sorry, but this is going to be a long-term project for me. That's all I can say. And if any of you guys are coming to Minecon, which is happening in September, towards the end of September, I'm just going to be roaming around. I'm going to be walking around and attending panels as much as possible. If you do see me and you guys watch Blaze and Magic, just come up and say hello. I will have some postcards to give to you guys, and I probably will have like 3 to 4 different designs of postcards, which is going to be the postcards of the illustrations that are featured in Blaze and Magic episodes. Possibly like one of Neil, one of Max, one of Rylan, and one with, like, you know, Lastic and Rachel. So like all these postcards will have Lastic in it, but then she'll be with different characters. So yeah, you guys can pick one and then take it for your safekeeping. That way you don't have to stare at monitor to look at the pretty illustrations, but you can kind of just post it on your wall or something. Yeah, so those are all of the plans I can at least talk about right now. Other than that, I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Ooh, Zenoa's Gaming Z. Will you do a Draw My Life also? Would you dye your hair? I don't know if I will ever do Draw My Life just because there are just some really personal things that I don't feel quite comfortable sharing with the world yet. I mean, yeah. So I don't know if I will do that, but once I feel comfortable, maybe I will get to it, but just not right now, and I can't promise it. And will you ever dye your hair? I would love to dye my hair orange, okay? I always tell people that dyeing my hair orange would be my ultimate hair dye color, but I just can't because I actually had my hair dyed half black top, orange bottom, and that damaged my hair really, really bad. And my hair condition has never been the same ever since then. So, okay, so let's move on to Instagram. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is so funny. Like on Twitter, I got, I think maybe 15 questions. And then on Instagram, I guess 615 questions. Oh man. And some of them have multiples of questions within the same comment. So, okay. I will try my best to find the one that I could answer that a lot of people have asked me. Oh, this is a good question. This is actually a question that I get asked a lot on my gaming channel. And it says, Lastic, why did you stop Survival Adventure? Okay, so Survival Adventure started out with me and Chad together. And then after a bit, Audrey joined in, and afterwards, Sally joined in too. And we had so much fun playing together and like going on adventures together. But, you know, things happen and we just got so busy and we just couldn't record together. I know Sally is recording her Survival Adventures on her own, and that's totally fine. Like, Survival Adventure is open. When we started, we decided, you know, if you want to do it on your own, you can do that. And if you want, like, let's say I want to play with Audrey for one day because she's free, I could do that too. Like, it doesn't have to be all four of us in a video. So I could technically go into that world and, you know, just create a video on my own if I wanted to. But then the thing is, you guys know that I'm more of a creative player, and that's another reason why I love playing Minecraft, because there are just so many mods that you can use and make your world, you know, very different from others. And you can choose to have certain ability, you can choose to have certain weapons depending on which mod you use. But Minecraft Realm does not allow any mods. And it kind of forces you to update your Minecraft whenever there's a new release, which I do not like. I do not like that. I like playing in 1.8.9 and I like playing in 1.7.10. I do not enjoy 1.10. I don't. I'm sorry. So when they started updating the games because of the new releases, that's when I kind of lost interest, because I don't really enjoy playing vanilla. If I do ever play vanilla Minecraft, it's with texture pack, with resource pack. But because they keep on updating the system or the game version, even if I choose the texture pack that I want now, if they choose to update the game tomorrow, like, I'm not going to be able to use it. And I just don't like that. Eventually, I do want to play more Survival Adventures because I think it's really fun to play with my friends. But for now, I decided if I have free time, I'm going to devote it to Blaze and Magic, because Blaze and Magic, it takes a lot of work and takes a lot of planning. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I have completely quit playing Survival Adventure or quit making Survival Adventure videos, but I would just say I have put it on hiatus. Luna Magic 7 said, if you could make a video game, what would it be? If I could make a video game, oh my gosh, I never thought about this. If I could make a video game, I think it would be kind of like an MMORPG slash like a simulator game with a world setting in Blaze Academy. So you can attend Blaze Academy as a student. and you can choose to be a blade, diviner, striker, or a hilt. Hilts did not get explained very well in this story arc, and they will have better explanation coming in the next story arc. So yeah, but hilts are actually pretty cool too. So you can actually choose to be one of those, and then you can attend the school and, you know, like master your skills and, you know, possibly be an elite, like by graduating. And when you graduate, you can choose to come back to school to be a junior instructor like Max, or you could actually station at your village or town, you know, like that kind of game. I think that would be kind of awesome, but will I ever be able to make that? Yeah, so that would be the game I would love to, if I could ever make it, like that would be awesome, but it would be impossible to make that happen because that would require a lot of work, and I don't know how to make games. I get asked this a lot, so I will address it now. Are you Chinese? No, I'm not. I'm Korean. I'm 100% Korean, but I'm a Korean American. What is your favorite thing to do when you have free time? When I have free time, I like to take naps. And I like to sketch. I also like to watch anime, K-drama, and YouTube videos, and watch movies. I love watching animated movies. That's probably one of my favorites. And I also love watching superhero movies. Those are the things I like to do when I have free time. I also like to spend my time with my sister Jenny because she is my best friend, yet my sister. When did you get the idea of Blaze and Magic? Did you see another person do it, or did you really love RP? Love ya. No, I didn't. Okay, so Blaze and Magic, maybe one day, like maybe after the first story arc ends, maybe I'll do a special episode kind of explaining where everything came from. But Blaze and Magic story arc was actually created when I was in middle school. I actually wanted to be a comic book artist when I was little. So I used to brainstorm a lot of ideas. I used to create a lot of characters, and Blaze and Magic was actually supposed to take place in Eastern fantasy world setting, but Minecraft does not really have a lot of, you know, Eastern fantasy setting mods, so I kind of had to alter the world and make it into more Western setting. But when I decided I'm going to do more of a role play setup storytelling for Blaze and Magic, I decided, hey, since it's going to be played in first person, the person should be called Dollastic. Now granted, there's a very big YouTuber and a very famous role player named Afmao who's already doing it like that, and when I saw her roleplay videos, I was like, oh, you mean this is actually possible? You can actually do this? Like, you can actually create roleplay series using Minecraft? And that's actually when I actually really fell in love with Minecraft, because I realized with some mods, you can actually do some really neat things with Minecraft. So I started to do a lot of research. See, I'm a type of person that really likes to learn. I love to learn. If I want to do something, like, I don't really ask people questions, and like, I know there are people who, when they're curious, their first initial reaction is to go ask people. For me, my first initial reaction is to research. And I love the process of researching, and I love the process of learning. So it really motivated me to learn more about Minecraft and, you know, kind of figure out how I'm going to do this. And as I was learning, I figured out how I'm going to make this storytelling possible. What was the question again? I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. When did you get the idea of Blaze Magic? Okay, so I got the idea when I was in middle school. And like I said, I might do like a how Blaze and Magic came to be when the first story arc ends. I think that would be a pretty fun video for me to make and for you guys to watch. Did you see another person do it, or did you really? Yeah, so everything in that story, the characters, everything was created by me. I would be lying if I say that I'm not influenced by people, because let's face it, you get influenced by things that surround you. As far as the characters go and the story and everything, I did come up with it. Now, I will have to tell you that if you noticed, you know, Blaze Academy has 4 job titles, right? The Knights have 4 job titles. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. can you guys kind of link this? So that's what I mean by like I would be lying if I say I'm not influenced. And also, not to mention that one of my favorite animes or mangas growing up when I was in middle school was Fushigi Yugi. Fushigi Yugi, there are 4 nations, right? And also I am Korean, and the whole 4 cardinal gods, I was really fascinated with that idea too when I was growing up. So like all those things influenced me to create 4 job titles in Blades and Magic world. So yes, I am influenced by different things, but the story arc was made by me, if that makes any sense. Oh, I like this question. When you were younger, did you want to be a YouTuber? No. When I was younger, YouTube did not exist. In fact, internet did not exist either. Guys, can you believe that? When I was little, the internet did not exist. I think the internet was invented when I was in 5th grade. When I was little, actually, when I was in elementary school, I wanted to be a soldier or a manhaka, which is a comic book artist. Or I wanted to be a teacher. This was before the immigration of my family. And I wanted to be a soldier, and that was because of my dad. My dad was in the army, and I don't exactly remember which position he had, but he was in a quite higher position at one point. And I saw his hat and I saw his badges, and I was so inspired by it. And I was a huge tomboy back then. I'm still kind of a tomboyish. I'm definitely not a girly girl. I always wanted to be kind of like a son figure to my family, so I wanted to be a soldier. But then I found out there is a height limitation, and I'm below that height limitation. Oh, the sad side. The sad side. I would love to answer more questions, but I think that's going to be it because I can see my camera getting overheated, and it's giving me that thermometer warning saying that I'm getting hot, you're overworking me, so please stop. So yeah, maybe when I hit 200,000 subscribers I'll do another Q&A video, I don't know. But yeah, I'm so sorry that I could not answer everyone's question, but thank you guys so much again for subscribing to me, and your support means a lot to me, a lot. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.